Good morning and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early AF at 4:45 a.m. On YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, and then 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Today we're talking about big decisions, how making the big decisions is going to definitely enhance your productivity. So get ready for a really interesting and practical and pragmatic show. If you are new to the show, you can go to productivethroughjoy.com, see about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations. Let me clear my throat about being productive through joy. You can also become a subscriber by hitting the subscribe button here and get all these videos for free. I did say free. 1, 2, 3, 4, free. Thanks for being here, guys. Again, if you are new, allow me to say a few words about myself. This is your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher, author of the New York Times bestseller, Raising Fences, author of the acclaimed historical novel, America's, author of the acclaimed Animating Black and Brown Liberation, A Theory of American Literature's board president of the World Stage, great 501c3 nonprofit here in Los Angeles in the Crenshaw District. And my educational background is UC Berkeley as an undergrad, my master's from UCLA, and my PhD in English Lit from the University of California at Riverside. Guys, I'm an expert at being productive, right? I don't say that to brag or boast, but people are oftentimes surprised at my level of productivity, given how really crazy my own personal narrative is. I am the product of a young girl who was sexually assaulted at 16. As a result of that sexual assault, she gave birth to me at 17, and I subsequently was given up for adoption to a single divorcee, right, who was amazing. Yet at the time, no biological father, no adopted father. Guys, just difficult times for the young MD. Yet as Cool Modi famously said, "How you like me now?" And if I can be this productive and be so through joy, guys, we believe and we know that many people can be productive. That inspires me personally, honestly, inspires this business, and certainly inspires this show, because we know it's not where you're from, it's where you're about to go. All right, so let's dive into our topic today. We're talking about big decisions and how they may lead to your productivity, right? So point one is that, life is really about decisions. If you can think about life, oh my goodness, I'm thinking about, I just had a flash of a bunch of my life big decisions. Whoa, good and not so good. And the impact they had on my life, it's extraordinary. And if you think about it, life is all about big decisions in terms of having success, health, or at times even aliveness, levels of aliveness, animacy. Uh, so if we can get better at making the big decisions, life's going to be much better. And so you want to know just that very thing, that you have the power to really enhance your productivity if you can be better at making big decisions. You just want to know that. Point two is, well, how do you get better at making big decisions? Listen, we argue and believe and know to be true that when you can access what I'll just call it your inner intelligence, right? First, you want to do your due diligence, gather information from outside of yourself, right? You want to do your research. You want to seek counsel, do your due diligence, do your research, talk to folks who are doing what you want to do. But then also, you want to go within. You want to consult the oracles. You want to meditate upon it. You want to think about it. You want to listen to that still inner voice. That is the voice, we call it, of God, of energy, of spirit. Whatever. Choose your own nomenclature. The energetic, whatever. One love. That's what I call it. When you tap into that particular energy to make decisions, to allow that to guide you, intuition, call it what you will. Your chances of making the best decision, your first mind, are enhanced in an outstanding way, in an outstanding way, right? Which goes right into point three. As you consult the outer resources in terms of counsel and the inner resources in terms of spiritual guidance, what you'll find is that over time you'll begin to have more confidence in your decision making, and the more confident you are in the decisions that you're making, the more surety you will have as you go through the ups and downs of those decisions. Because if it's a big decision, it's going to involve ups and downs after the decision is made. And at times we change course because we've encountered some bumps on the path of our good decision, and we change courses and then make a bad decision, which I've done before. So when you come into it with surety, when you encounter the bumps that are sure to come with any good big decision, you don't cut and run. You just hang in there and you know it's going to work out. So boom goes the dynamite. That's all we have for today's show, guys. Um, what a blessing to talk to you here. I just love the show, love you. Although I don't know that many of you in terms of sheer numbers, although I know a lot of you, of course, at least through social media, but for many of the thousands, I just see your names. So thank you guys for being here. We'll see you this afternoon at 4:45 p.m., the last show of the week. And yeah, let's talk about it and be about it. Deuces.